Hi, this is the front desk. Oh, hi, Mrs. Jones. Yes, of course I can do that for you. Just give me a second. What time would you like that for? 7:30, yes, of course. And how many people? Just the two of you? Okay, perfect. Yes, give me a few minutes. I will do that for you now, and I'll get back to you promptly. Okay, talk to you soon. Hi. Yes, I would like to make a reservation for a guest. Yes, Mrs. Jones in C24. Yes, she wants a reservation at 7:30 for two people. Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Hi, Mrs. Jones. It's Alex at the front desk. Yes, so I've called and made that reservation for you. They are expecting you at 7:30. Okay, wonderful. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Hi there. Welcome to Niagara Gardens. Are you checking in today? Wonderful. Can I have your first and last name, please? Okay. I see a reservation here for two people. Amazing. Okay. Is this your first time with us here at Niagara Gardens? Your first time in Costa Rica. Wow, wonderful. Well, welcome to this beautiful country and welcome to this beautiful luxury resort. We are so thrilled that you have decided to stay with us during your trip here. I have a few things to go over with you since this is your first time here. Is that okay? Okay, wonderful. So first of all, I have this pamphlet for you. This has all sorts of information in it that I will go over with you right now. So this is our pamphlet for Niagara Resorts, and inside you'll find a bunch of things. So the first thing that we provide in your pamphlet is this, which is the schedule for our wellness group classes. We provide a few complimentary wellness group classes here, and we also provide a few classes that cost a small additional fee. So this is our schedule. Every day we have a yoga class. This is held at 7 a.m. and it is held at our Shala Sukha Yoga Pavilion. And this class is complimentary for all of our guests. If you would like to participate in the class, you can just give me a call here at the front desk to let me know, just because we are at our peak season, so we want to make sure everyone has access to the class if they want to. But we can't fit that many people in our yoga pavilion, which is why we would love if you could call ahead. For our other classes on this schedule, on Tuesdays we have a core power class. This takes place at the Shala Springs Yoga Pavilion. We have 3 different yoga pavilions here, and I have a map here, so I will give that to you so you can see where everything is. But this is our Shala Springs Yoga Pavilion, and this costs an additional $30 per person. We also have, and that is at 8:15 a.m. on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, we also offer a dance therapy class. This takes place at 5 p.m. in our Shala Sukha Yoga Pavilion, and this is complimentary. On Thursdays at 8:15 a.m., we offer a Pilates mat class. This takes place at Shala Springs and costs an additional $30 per person. And then lastly, on Sundays, we offer a Roomba Fit class at 8:15 a.m., which takes place at Shala Springs and costs an additional $30 per person. So if any of those pique your interest, like I said, you can call me at the front desk anytime, and I will put you down for those classes. And any extra purchases you make while you're here will just be charged directly to your card, and you can pay that out when you leave. So no need to carry any cash or cards with you during your stay here. That includes all food, drink, extra spa, extra classes, whatever. So that is the workout schedule, or the wellness class schedule. In your pamphlet, we also give you a weekly snapshot, and these are all of our complimentary activities that we offer to all of our guests here at Niagara Gardens. So as you can see, on Mondays at 6:10 a.m. we have a nature walk. This is where our on-site tour guide will give you a tour of our beautiful grounds. As you can see, we are very much in the jungle here, so you will be able to see some wildlife probably, especially that early in the morning. You might see some sloths, some monkeys, some birds, so I highly recommend that one. Then, like I said, at 7 a.m. we have our yoga class, and then from 4 to 5 we have our happy hour. And that is true for every day. Every day we have our happy hour from 4 to 5. And this just means that drinks at the bar, there's special deals there. So please go check out one of our many bars if you want deals for that. For Tuesday, we have our yoga class at 7 again. And then at 4 p.m., we have The Secret Life of Tony the Sloth. So this is where one of our amazing naturalists on site will take you around our gardens and point out all of the places that our beautiful sloths like to sleep. And hopefully you will get to see a sloth. Of course, we can't guarantee that you will be able to see a sloth, as they are wild creatures. We don't keep them here. They're just existing in the jungle. So we can't guarantee that you will see a sloth, but our naturalists are very good, and if there is a sloth to be seen, you will see it on this tour. And then, of course, we have our happy hour. On Wednesdays, we have all of the same nature walk, yoga, happy hour, and dance therapy. Thursdays is just yoga and dance therapy. Yoga and the happy hour. Friday, we have the nature walk, yoga classes, and then at 2 p.m., we have a visit to La Fortuna town. So that is the town that is closest to the resort. It's about a 20-minute drive, and so one of our tour guides will take you down to the town and show you around. There's lots of delicious restaurants and stores to look around. So again, highly recommend that. And then Saturdays we have Yoga, The Secret Life of Tony the Sloth, and Happy Hour. And Sundays we have Yoga and Happy Hour. So this is our weekly schedule. We offer this every week. So I know you're staying here for a week and a half. So the same schedule will apply to both of the weeks that you are here. And then on the back we have the same thing, but in Spanish, if you would like to practice your Spanish. So I will give you that to take a look. Okay, next in the pamphlet, we provide you with these 3 brochures. Each one deals with a different aspect of the nature you might see in the beautiful jungle here in Costa Rica. The first one is our tropical plants, and it details all of the plants that you might see while walking the grounds here at Niagara Gardens. We have some absolutely beautiful plants here that I'm sure you will notice because of their bright colors and their beautiful fragrances. So if you're ever curious what a plant is, you can take a look at this brochure. The next one is our wildlife. So again, this is all of the common wildlife at Niagara Gardens and beyond in Costa Rica. So there is no guarantee that you will see all of these things here on the grounds, but you can take specific tours. Like for instance, these frogs, the red-eyed tree frog, are nocturnal. So you can take a specific night tour to see these in particular. And like I said, you'll probably see sloths or monkeys just around the hotel. So again, that's our brochure. And then the last one is our rainforest birds. So again, some of these you will see around the hotel gardens, and some of them you will see if you go on any tours of the jungle in Greater Costa Rica. We do see some toucans here, definitely some crested swans. So you will probably see quite a few of these birds just in the gardens here. So again, these are for you in your brochure. The next thing that is in your brochure or your pamphlet is this rainforest journal. It's got a hummingbird on it, another bird that you will see a lot of here in Costa Rica. And in this journal, it shows you, this first page is the Niagara specialties. So these are different classes and tastings that we offer here on the hotel grounds. So we offer coffee classes, cooking classes, rum tasting, mixology classes, and wine flights. We also offer private expeditions. So as I was saying, there are different tours that you can do to see specific animals out in the jungle if you don't want to just stay at the resort the whole time you're here. So we offer lava fields walk. This is by the volcano. We offer different variations of different hikes. So we have the hanging bridges, waterfall hike, volcano hike. You can do waterfall trekking. You can do bird watching around the volcano. You can do a river hiking trail. Or you can go to an animal rescue center where you'll see all sorts of different animals. And this is what I was talking about with the red-eyed tree frog. You can go for a night walk, and that's how you'll be able to see all of those frogs and reptiles that don't come out during the day. We also have more adventurous offerings such as zip lining, horseback riding, canyoning, biking tour. We have rafting, we have waterfall jumping, we have canyoning, we have stand-up paddle boards. Or if you prefer more water-based sports, you can visit a canyon by boat. You can go kayaking in our beautiful lakes and rivers, or you can do a twilight safari. We also have a sky tram that you can take to view the jungle from above, from the air. And then we have various walking tours. These are less strenuous than hikes and offer a little more cultural value. For instance, we have an organic farm tour. This comes with a tortilla making class. We have the Hanging Bridges Nature Walk. This is where you'll definitely see some snakes, some birds, different wildlife. We have the chocolate and coffee tour. As I'm sure you know, both coffee and chocolate are very popular in Costa Rica, and we do produce some of the best coffee and chocolate in the world. So we have that tour where you can try a bunch of different options. We also have a night walk at a nature reserve. Again, that's where you can see those nocturnal animals. We have some bird watching tours and another waterfall. Yes, I've already gone over all of these. And here's just some cultural explanation about the phrase pura vida, which you will probably hear a lot here. So I recommend you read this so that you understand kind of the cultural importance of that. And it also has some history about Arenal volcano, which is the volcano that is very close to La Fortuna. And it also has a list of phrases in both English and Spanish if you want to practice your Spanish while you're here. And it also lists a bunch of animals so that when you see them, you can check them off. So you have a cute little journal here to tally up all of the animals and birds and wildlife that you saw while you were here. So that is your rainforest journal. If you would like to do any of the things that I just listed here, again, you can call me at the front desk, or if you're in the area, just walk on up and I can help you arrange a tour or whatever you want. Yes, and all of the prices are listed in this book, so you know. Okay. And then the last things in your brochure here is just a welcome note from us to you. We are so happy that you decided to spend your trip with us here. So this is just a kind of a note from us to you. And then lastly, we just have the facilities information. This lists all of our restaurants and bars and other facilities that we have. We have La Terraza, which is our Costa Rican modern restaurant, and it has all of the hours of all of the facilities as well. We have Amor Loco, which is our adults-only fine dining restaurant. We have Asia Luna, which is our Asian fusion restaurant. We have Isla, which is our Mediterranean restaurant. We have Mis Amores, which is another adults-only restaurant and is Italian. We have Nostalgia Wine Bar, which is a wine bar with small bits of food. We have Cielito Lindo Pool Bar. This is a walk-up bar in the adults-only pool. We have Amor Loco Quiet Pool. This is again adults only. We have Lapas Bar, Henry's Bar, Termas Bar, La Piscina. Oh, sorry, those are all bars. And then La Piscina, which is the pool, of course. And then Lila Ice Cream Shop, which is our ice cream shop here. We have our spa, our yoga pavilion, and our gym. So that just has all of the information for time that they're open and whether children are allowed. All of those details are in here. So I'm going to put everything back in your pamphlet here for you to take to your room and read later, because I know it's a lot of information. Give me a second to put it all in there. Okay, so this is for you. You can read through all of it at your leisure. And then before I send you to your room, I just want to go over a map with you, because our grounds are quite large, so I think it will be helpful to show you this map. So if you come a little closer, I will go through this map with you. Okay, so our beautiful resort is split into 3 different resorts, actually. We have Nyara Gardens, which is where you are staying. We have Nyara Springs, which is our adults-only hotel. And we have Nyara Tented Camp, which is our tent hotel. So you are staying in Nyara Gardens, but you have access to all 3 hotels. So this is where we are right now. We are in the arrival lobby of Nyara Gardens. Next to us we have La Terraza. This is where you will have your complimentary breakfast every morning. Next to La Terraza we have Nostalgia, which is our wine bar. We have a boutique where you can buy all sorts of things like sunscreen or gifts or things like that. Next to the boutique we have La Gelateria, the ice cream shop. Next to that we have La Piscina. This is a family-friendly pool, so children are allowed at this pool. Next to La Piscina we have Asia Luna, which is our Asian-inspired restaurant. So you will be staying in C19, which is right here. This is your casita over here. Now, if you follow up this way, if you cross the Toucan Bridge, now you are in Nyara Springs. And Nyara Springs is adults only. sorts of treatments like massages, facials, scrubs. We also have a mud pit here. Now, going up even more, we have the Suka Spa. This is another spa here where you can get other treatments. We have our relaxation area. This is a place for you to just sit and relax. We offer tea and coffee and complimentary snacks here. And it's just a wonderful, relaxing atmosphere. Next to the relaxation area, we have the yoga pavilion. This is where the 7 a.m. yoga classes take place. Now, continuing north, we have our greenhouse. We have our greenhouse over here. This is where we grow lots of herbs and vegetables that we use in all of our restaurants. We also have a beehive of non-stinging bees. If we go north, we are now in the Nayara tented camp. So all of these houses are actually tents here. If we continue north, we get to Isla Restaurant. This is our Mediterranean restaurant. This is also the reception to Nayara tented camp. And right here is a beautiful lap pool with Lapas Bar right here. Lapas Bar is where most of our guests like to celebrate a happy hour every day. And this is a swim-up bar. And next to reception, we also have Henry's Bar, which is a more traditional land bar where you can get some delicious drinks and cocktails. We also have a fire pit that is lit every night. And we also have another boutique here that you can buy things in. And then going this way, we have our hot springs. These are naturally found hot springs that are heated by the volcano. And then we also have another bar. This is Bar Termas. That is right near our hot springs, so you can enjoy a drink while sitting in your warm water. Up here we have a playground for children, but seeing as you don't have children, I don't think that's relevant to you. So let's move down here. If you go south from Nayara Tented Camp, you end up back in Nayara Gardens, where we have our Nayara Gardens Spa. This is different than the Nayara Springs Spa. So if you've made, which is also different than our Suka Spa, so if you've made a reservation at one of these, please make sure you're going to the right place. We also have a jacuzzi here. This is adults only. And then let's go down here across Perezoso Bridge. We have a special place for you to have a romantic dinner if you so choose. You will have to call the front desk to make arrangements for that if that's what you want. We also have Mis Amores Restaurant, which is our Italian restaurant, which is next to Cielito Lindo Bar, which is a swim-up bar in this pool, and is also next to our gym, which is a fully outfitted gym with all of the things you might need for that, and another yoga pavilion here. There's also another boutique that is yours to keep. It will be very useful. I know it's a large resort, so hopefully that will be useful to you. And then here I have your room key. You will be in C19. There's 2 keys in here. There you go. And then we also provide a little torch or flashlight for you, since it gets pretty dark outside once the sun goes down. We do provide lights, but it is a large resort and we are fairly deep in the jungle, so always good to carry this with you when you go outside, just so you can light your way and see where you're going. That's for you. Okay, let me just call our bellboy to come get your bags, and he will give you a little tour of your room and a little tour of the grounds. Okay. Hi, Daniel. A guest is here. Can you come and pick up their bags, please? Thank you. And can you also give them a tour of the grounds? Yes, they wanted to see the yoga pavilion. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, he will be here in just a moment. Do you have any questions for me? Well, if you think of anything, you can, of course, find me here. Oh, there he is. Hi, Daniel. Yes, these bags, please. Thank you. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your stay here, and please come find me if you have any questions. Okay. Bye-bye. Now let me give you a brief tour of your gorgeous luxury room. So in your room, you have a giant, beautiful king-sized bed surrounded by a gorgeous canopy. You also have a small settee in the room. The minibar is fully complimentary. Directly outside your room, you have a private balcony with a large settee, a personal plunge pool, and a hammock. As you can see, you are right in the middle of the gorgeous jungle here in Costa Rica. Now let's take a better view of your personal balcony. The plunge pool is a gorgeous temperature, not too hot and not too cold. You can hear the sound of the insects and birds radiating from the jungle right in front of you. You can see some beautiful ginger plants and coconut trees. This is the most relaxing place in our beautiful hotel. Now let's take a look at the other part of your room, which is the bathroom area. You have a toilet area as well as 2 full closets, a his and hers sink, and a gorgeous waterfall shower. This has 2 shower heads, so you can share the shower. Outside, you also have a gorgeous outdoor shower. Here's another view of the spacious shower. We store all of your complimentary bath products in homemade ceramic jars. And if you open this door, you can walk down the stone pathway to your beautiful private outdoor shower, which also has 2 shower heads. Now, if you follow me out of your room and across this bridge, I can show you some other parts of our gorgeous hotel here. As you can